Stream this online. Hey guys, so welcome back to another WellFit Wednesday. And today we're talking about branched chain amino acids and how they can help you and what exactly they do for your body, how they work, all that other stuff. So there's been some questions back and forth about branched chain amino acids and are they really necessary? Do they really help you build muscle? What exactly did they do? So there have been, for a long time, people have been using branched chain amino acids before, mid, and after workout to help them build muscle and get the whole muscle building process going. But recently, there's been a couple studies that have come out that have said that branched chain amino acids are unnecessary as long as you have an adequate amount of protein intake, whatever the adequate number of amount of protein intake is, and that they can actually, in some cases, push your gains back. Now, if you're going to understand, if you're going to start throwing study stuff around and kind of build a philosophy behind what branched chain amino acids do, you have to know their mechanism. You have to understand what exactly they do. So let's break all this stuff down for a second. So first off, when you eat protein, it breaks down in your body and digestion starts in your mouth. So you chew stuff up, chew protein down to smaller molecules, then it starts to go down your esophagus, then it lands in your stomach. Your stomach acids start to break the protein up even more, then they enter your intestines where they're broken up even more and absorbed into the body. Now the process takes the protein from a protein like a piece of meat, break down, and then it becomes an amino acid. There are a bunch of amino acids in the body. Some of them the body can create and some of them the body needs from your nutrition. But the point is that amino acids become the building block for a lot of really good things in your body, including muscle, which can help you ultimately burn fat. So branched chain amino acids, here's a list of a bunch of amino acids. So these are a bunch of the amino acids, and branched chain amino acids are just 3 amino acids. The ones that we're talking about are the 3 amino acids right up here at the top. So valine, leucine, and isoleucine are the ones that we're talking about specifically for helping you to create and build muscle. So these branched chain amino acids help to turn on, pull this up here, these branched chain amino acids at the top, valine, leucine, isoleucine, help to activate a reaction that's called the mTOR reaction. mTOR reaction is basically the reaction that you want if you're trying to build muscle. If you don't activate the mTOR reaction, you can't build muscle. These are the amino acids that activate that whole process. So in a regular day, if you're eating whole sources of protein, you will be getting valine, leucine, and isoleucine as a part of your diet. Without them, mTOR can't be activated. So if you look at people who are largely vegetarian, this is part of the reason why they tend to have smaller muscle mass, because they have lower doses of valine, leucine, and isoleucine, and in any given day, their body isn't activating the mTOR reaction. So mTOR reaction looks like this. Super complicated. Don't ask me to explain it because I do not understand how all the reactions in this thing work. They go from having amino acids in your bloodstream to actually creating muscle out of them. But if you want to look it up, this is how it actually looks. It's a big, crazy mess of whatevers. So that's the mTOR reaction. But all that starts from having branched chain amino acids available. So you can think of it like this. As far as amino acids go, valine, leucine, and isoleucine help to activate the mTOR reaction, so they tell the body that it's time to start building muscle. It's a signal that starts it all. Once you get beyond that, you've got all these other amino acids in there that essentially help to actually feed amino acids into the muscle so that the muscle can grow in size and density. So it's not this simple, but if you think about it, the valine, leucine, and isoleucine help to start the reaction, and these amino acids help to continue to actually do the work of the reaction. So it's like this is the ignition key in the car, and this is the gasoline in the tank. You guessed it, that without either sets of amino acids, you can't actually build muscle the way that you're trying to. So really, they're both really necessary. So as our understanding of supplementation is starting to grow, there have been people who said, well, no, you shouldn't supplement with branched chain amino acids. You should just increase your total protein count. And then other guy said, well, no, you don't want to do that. You just want to have branched chain amino acids. And what we're finding is that people are saying, hey, how about you take essential amino acids in powdered form, but then you also add in branched chain amino acids in there to help give it a kick. So branched chain amino acids kick it on, then the essential ones help you to build muscle. And ultimately, that's what most people are saying right now, is that if you want the best mid-workout supplement, you're going to have a combination of both of those things in your actual intra workout drink. So a couple areas where you could use these. One of them could be, let's say that you're going to get, and this actually happened to me today. Let's say you've got a day that's incredibly full and you know you're not going to be able to get to some food and you're kind of dreading it because you're like, well, I'm not going to be able to get to any protein, whatever input to help me continue to grow muscle. You can take branched chain amino acids and throw them in your water, and the 5 milligram dose of branched chain amino acids a couple times during the day has been shown in a lot of cases to help stimulate the mTOR reaction so that you actually continue to hold on to muscle even in a fasted state. So if you are the person who's thinking about doing intermittent fasting or something like that, throwing branched chain amino acids into the days when you're eating way less food or no food at all can actually be a really positive thing, because you're still stimulating that reaction, you're still holding on to muscle mass, you're still ultimately working towards the goal. Another way that I think is really good to take them is pre and post workout, or pre and mid workout. So when you're having your water, just make sure that you have some of the branched chain amino acid thrown into your water during the actual workout. And then I would agree with the idea that if you have adequate protein, so whatever that is for you, maybe that's adequate protein, as they studied it, is 1.6 to 2.4 grams per kilogram of body weight if you are lean, if you're a lean individual. If you're getting that amount, then it's probably true that you don't need to supplement any branched chain amino acids, but honestly, most of us are probably not getting enough. So I'm very positive about them. I think they're a good thing. I think they're relatively easy to take, and they can really help you to hold on to some muscle mass. So if you're interested in those, if you have any more questions about branched chain amino acids, feel free to fire us off a question at mywellfitlife@gmail.com. Remember that summer's coming, and if you guys need any help with working out or getting into more exercise, then we are here to help you out. Other than that, see you next week. Let us know if you have any questions or anything that you would like to talk about on another Well Fit Wednesday. Goodbye.